Hey everybody, it's Brian back with Inspiring How You See That. We're the channel that talks about all different kinds of music and entertainment, and we interview some of your favorite artists. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you'll keep up with everything that Kevin and I are putting out there. And today I'm back with a new artist spotlight, and we've loved doing these up-and-comers videos, so this is actually going to be the fourth in our series of the up-and-comers. And if you watched the previous ones, you know how this works. So what we like to do is kind of shine the spotlight on six, relatively new artists and bands that are really up and coming. And it's irregardless of genre. And so we just kind of like to take a look at the landscape, see who's coming up, see who's, just starting to make a name for themselves. And we really want to shine that spotlight and, maybe help to get them noticed a little bit more. We love them, and we're sure that you guys will too. So, we're excited to share that with you. So with that, we'll jump right in. So the first of the six artists that we're going to talk about is a duo that goes by the name of President Street. Now, we actually found out about them. They reached out to us through our Instagram account. We're very cool. We got a chance to look at their music, and I really like it. Like I said, they're a duo from Melbourne, Australia, and they have kind of a pop rock dance sound to them. So they're a little bit more poppy than a lot of the bands that we talk about. But that's cool because I really like their sound. It's very unique. The duo is Ruby and Pete. And again, they're from Australia. They've been around for a few years, kind of honing their skills. And you can see some of their videos on YouTube. And we'll put the links for them and everyone down at the bottom, as we always do. Some of the songs that I recommend taking a look at, they've got I Found Me, Can't Go On, Need You Now, and Something to Believe. And I think you're really going to like them. All their songs sound a little bit different, and I can't help but believe that they're right on the verge of finding that song or finding that niche, whatever it is, and really taking off. So make sure you check out President Street. The next artist we want to talk about is Zhana. Now, Zahna is a Christian hard rock heavy metal singer, and she's fantastic. Actually, her given name is Susana Martinez. She's from San Antonio, Texas. And she used to be the lead singer of a band called Ilia, spelled I-L-I-A. And then she went out on her own. Again, she's a Christian singer, can be very heavy. And now, she's got a great melodic voice. But like a lot of the women that we've talked about on this channel, she can also bring it and be really heavy. Do the screaming in your face and then turn right around and sing very beautifully. And I really like that. I like the flexibility that she has in her vocal range and in her style. And I think it's incredibly cool. I got a chance to, see some of her videos, and actually we'll be seeing her a little bit later in the summer over in Indiana at a Christian festival, so I'm excited to be able to see her live. And hopefully maybe sit down and talk with her and, kind of introduce her to all of you guys. Some of the songs that you want to check out, she did a really cool and very, very heavy cover of Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do. And it's not what you would expect from somebody covering a Taylor Swift song. I really liked it. You got to check it out. Some of her other songs, she's got Drown, Your Gun, My Knife. That's a very interesting song and a really interesting video. I think it's kind of a damning critique of the record industry as a whole, and it's very interesting. I encourage you to watch the video for Your Gun, My Knife. My favorite song by her is Underneath. That's a fantastic song. So make sure you check out Zhana and let her know that we sent you. Moving on, the next band is actually from Greece, and they're a symphonic metal band known as Dreambleed. Now, I found out about them, and actually through a friend of mine who's in Europe who let us know about Dreambleed, and they're fantastic. When I listen to their songs, many of them, it has a very, very similar sound and style to Amaranth songs. And you know that we've spoken about Amaranth many times. Now, they don't have the multiple vocalists or the female vocalists like Amaranth does. But once you start to hear that metal mixed with like the electronic and the dance, very similar to Amaranth. So if you like Amaranth, I really think you're going to like Dreambleed. The lead singer, and I apologize if I butcher your name, but I believe it's Matonis Leon. And this guy has a fantastic voice. I mean, he is incredible. He's right up there. You know, a lot of times with these symphonic metal bands, they are female led, so they have female vocalists. And so it's kind of refreshing to see a male vocalist take on this symphonic lead. And, you know, he's right up there with the power and the ability that all the ladies have. And it's fantastic. I absolutely love his sound. A lot of the songs that I like, Alone with Myself, Drama Queen, and my favorite by him is Half Alive. So I encourage you to check out Dreambleed. I think you'll really like him. Moving on, the next one is a young lady from Columbus, Ohio, and she's an independent, she's kind of like a soul, pop, folk, rock singer, and her name is Frankie Soleil, and she actually just recently turned 21, so happy belated birthday, Frankie, and she's extremely talented. Now, in style and sound, the best way I can describe her is if you kind of took a mixture of, say, Billie Eilish and Elle King, put them together, and then Frankie adds her own unique take to it. That'll kind of give you an idea what she sounds like. So I encourage you to check out her videos. She's got a really cool, soulful voice, and her songs, they're very unique, and I love it. Some of the ones I really like, she's got Warrior, You and Me, and my favorite, which is Skins. And so make sure you check out Frankie Soleil and let her know that we sent you. Moving on, the next one is also from over in Ohio. He's a folk rock singer from the Cleveland area, just kind of getting his footing, just kind of, you know, building up a little bit of a following, and that's Jimmy Mrozek. And I got a chance to talk to Jimmy. He actually reached out to us. He saw the video, the artist spotlight that we did on Aaron Burke, who's from roughly the same area, and they've played some of the same venues, and he liked that and said, hey, I really like what you're doing. Would you mind checking me out? So we did, and he's incredibly talented. You know, he's kind of, if you think of like a busker, you know, that's kind of what he does. He'll go and he'll play around Cleveland. He'll play shows, do acoustic sets, and the guy's incredibly talented. You can see a lot of the videos of him performing live on YouTube. He's got a sound. A lot of people would say that it reminds them of Jack Johnson, and I can definitely see that. But listening to a couple of his songs, I couldn't help but hear kind of hints of an old Cat Stevens. You know, the early in Cat Stevens' career, he had that very unique sound. And I think Jimmy really is similar to that in both style and sound, and I like that a lot. And some of the songs that you can see, he's done a couple covers, including I Don't Care by Ed Sheeran and Lovely Day by Bill Withers. And he also has an original song out, Just That Simple. And again, it's just that kind of folk music that I really love. You know, I've talked about like with Brooke Surgener here in Erie, with White Buffalo, Avi Copland. I love these kind of folk singers, and Jimmy fits right into that. So make sure that you check out Jimmy. The final artist that we want to talk about in this video is a young lady who's a country singer originally from Texas, and her name is Megan Ashley. Now, she's currently in the Nashville area, and she's working on really getting her career to take off. And there actually was a management team that reached out to us and said, hey, you might want to check this girl out. And she's fantastic. I have no doubt. Again, like so many of these others, she's right on the verge of really kicking in and becoming a star. And like many of the others, she's got a good mix of, you know, songs where it's just her with her guitar in her house recording, and then she's kind of progressed on to full-on music videos. And if you like that old style, the real country sound, you're going to like Megan Ashley a lot. She's got a healthy mix of both covers that she's done and originals. Some of the covers that I really like, she did Matt Stell's Prayed For You beautifully. Did an absolutely fantastic job. It's a fantastic video, and her vocals are incredible on it. She also did, and I really love this because this has always been one of my favorite songs. It's Randy Travis's 3 Wooden Crosses, and she did it as a duet with another Texas singer, Aaron Watson. And the two of them together sounded fantastic. And I love how she took that, you know, that Randy Travis classic and kind of made it her own, but also kept it faithful to the original. And I love when artists are able to do that. Some of her originals that she has out there is Texas That I've Always Known, and her newest song that she just came out with, American Summer. Both are fantastic, and I highly encourage you to check out Megan Ashley. So those are 6 more up-and-coming artists that we really like and we really want to share with you guys. We hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment on what you think about this video, what you think about each of these artists, and what other artists you'd like us to shine the spotlight on. As always, thank you so much for spending this time with us. We love you guys, God bless, and rock on.